It's Wednesday, July 28th, 2010. I'm Andy Waits in the News Bunker with today's front page review. First, the New York Times. House approves money for wars. Notice the plural there. But rift deepens. Yeah, $59 billion for Afghanistan and Iraq, but Democrats are split probably because the idea of defense is so unfamiliar to them. Videos rouse Russian anger toward police. A YouTube video by a Russian officer admitted corruption. Shocking, isn't it? On the surface, oil spill in Gulf is vanishing fast. Here's a map showing the surface oil from June 4th, eventually through July 26th. Look at that, it's all gone. Of course, this is surface oil. No one's sure where it went, but it didn't just disappear. Albany's 2 payrolls. New York State employees are paid from 2 separate payrolls, and nobody seems to be sure how many are on each of them. A new study shows excellent early education makes a difference, not necessarily in test scores, but in how much a person earns. So the liberal New York Times natural conclusion is we should pay kindergarten teachers like CEOs. China may end a ritual where they march criminals through the streets. Yeah, they're right. Chain gangs are much better. Now a look at the LA Times. DA launches full-fledged Bell inquiry. Their highly paid counsel will probably exercise their generous retirement packages soon. War funding approved, so our soldiers won't have to point an empty light anti-tank weapon and say, bang, bang anymore. Pakistan's Taliban ties may be key to U.S.-Afghan goals. Of course, that report leaked by an avowed opponent of the war means the terrorists will know our connections and tactics and thus extending the war and increasing casualties. This is the Geezer Bandit. He's knocked over 11 banks. He's becoming something of a folk hero. Now to Virginia and the Richmond Times-Dispatch. Spills lessons for Virginia. By observing the Gulf spill, we're in much better shape to handle another potential catastrophe. Plea deal reached in axe attack. A 15-year-old says he hacked a guy because he was being bullied. Ooh. This man bought some antique glass photo negatives 10 years ago for $45 at a yard sale. Turns out they were shot by Ansel Adams before he became famous. Now they're worth an estimated $200 million. Good return on your investment. Let's turn to Ohio and the Youngstown Vindicator. State OK's academic plan for city schools. It's a 5-year plan, but they've only figured out how to pay for 1 year. Well, what do you want? They're bad at math. They're working on it. Defense proposal has $18 million for Valley. This is Democratic Congressman Tim Ryan bringing home the bacon. Manager of the GM plant is retiring, so fill out your applications fast. Ronnie Wood of Rolling Stones fame is also an accomplished artist, and his work is going to be on display at a local gallery. 3 teens charged in fight, baseball bat assault. A 15-year-old's life is forever changed, and there are no winners here. Disgraced ex-con, that's both ex-congressman and convict, Jim Traficant is 103 signatures short on a petition to get him on the ballot as an independent. He could get a lot more signatures if he promises to take that thing off his head. And that's the front page review for Wednesday, July 28th, 2010. In the News Bunker, I'm Andy Waits.